Dan Murphy, we are here to talk about the best, or one of the best shooters of last year that people probably didn't play. Do you know what I mean? Do you know which game it is?
I do, funnily enough. It's Rainbow Six Siege, Adam.
It is. And why are we here talking about it? Well, because there's more coming for that game. Ubisoft aren't giving up on that for sure. And you have you played it or seen it?
I went and played it briefly, but I got absolutely fucking munched on several occasions because I had to play with a controller. Like, I can't use keyboard because I'm that noob.
Okay, well, you're a console player. That's fine,
exactly.
I think.
Everyone else was on keyboard, and before I could even, turn to them, I was dead.
Did you have to?
But
do
I got
that,
one killing.
Did you have to do that embarrassing thing where everyone's playing the mouse and keyboard, and you sort of put your hand up and go, "Can I have a controller, please?" So,
thankfully, I wasn't alone. There was already 3 people, but 3 people all on the same team.
Okay.
So it was quite a disadvantage. But there was already 3 people with controllers, and I was beforehand, I was with Stubbsy saying, "I'm gonna need a controller. I need a controller."
Right.
And he's like, "Oh, you noob," and then I was just so happy when I saw others there.
So
but yes,
full disclosure, should we say where you were? Was it because I can't remember actually?
So I went to Cologne.
Okay.
To Ubisoft. It was they all paid for that and whatnot.
Of course, yeah.
Because full disclosure, we are honest to God journalists.
Yeah.
Well,
it was just media. Anyway, listen. You played.
Sure.
You played. What have you played? New maps.
It was
operators.
The new season 2, which I believe is out today, 11th of May.
Right.
And it's Operation Dustline. Obviously, the last one came out a few months ago called Operation Dustline. Not Operation Dustline. Sorry, Operation Black Ice, which featured Canadian operators and an icy map. This one featured more American operators. These were Navy SEAL over than what the other American ones were. And the operators were 2 people one was called Blackbeard and the other Valkyrie. So Adam, who do you want to hear about first?
I want to hear about the pirate. Because you're going to tell me he's a pirate, right?
Well, I'm not. I'm going to tell you that he's the biggest dude bro soldier you could ever imagine. I don't know if you know who Dan Blitzarian is.
I don't. But I will say that if he's not going to be a pirate, that would be my second hope for him. So fair enough.
Yeah, well, Dan Blitzarian, everybody, that's who he basically is. He's just a big ass dude with a massive fucking beard. He could probably be a wrestler. He could see it. I could see him being like a antithesis to the White family. But basically, his special ability is he can go around with a rifle.
Sure.
So that's his main weapon. But on top of that, his little quirk is that he can put a shield on top of the rifle, which it's not exactly the strongest of shields.
No.
But it helps you. It's good for breaching or shooting through windows. Especially good for shooting through windows or peeking around cover, because if the rest of your body's covered and you're just peeking out of the shield, you pretty much, for at least a brief amount of time, you are unkillable. And it works really well. I think the rifle's quite powerful as well, as he's got a Desert Eagle as his side gun.
Okay.
So he's proper American and all that. He works quite well, I thought.
It does sound quite cool that you can, because the breaching often can leave you a little bit open when you breach, but
unless you're literally the shield
is he slow?
guy. He is a bit slow. Okay. I thought that he does walk a bit slow, but I think that is to compensate with
the shield.
He can't be running in with a shield, because that's quite fair. But he's got a powerful weapon, and he's got, let's say, if you use the shield right in the right situation,
sure,
it gives you a little bit of brief indestructibility, I suppose.
Okay.
He's not too bad.
So what about Valkyrie then? Is he a bird?
Valkyrie is a kick-ass lady with quite a good tattoo game.
Okay.
She has to show that off, obviously.
Yeah, well, of course.
And whereas Blackbeard's the attacker of this pack, Valkyrie's the defender.
Sure.
And I believe she has a shotgun, which is quite powerful, but her other quirk is that she has cameras.
Right.
Like little small ball cameras that can be I'm pretty sure you can put them anywhere, like on walls, in corners of rooms, on floors and stuff. And then they give you a 360 degree of the room. Is that
definitely a new thing, or is it just her thing? Because I'm sure some other characters got that.
I think there's cameras, but I think they're for the attackers, because I talked to...
let me get his name up, the classes,
This is a name.
Yeah, no, I didn't think of that, you might be right.
Let me get this up. Leroy Afanasov, who is the game designer for Rainbow Six Siege, and more specifically this DLC, was telling me how that the attackers use the drones and the cameras to go into different positions on the map, and then have a relay of communication to tell everyone where everyone is on the map and all that type of stuff.
Yep.
Because the defenders, I think one defender does have a camera, but it's a static thing.
Yeah.
Whereas Valkyrie, she can move it, she can put it anywhere, and I think she has a few.
Okay.
She has 3, so then she could create her own network of communication as well, because she can see it on the the iPad thing they've got, and then communicate with teammates. So yeah, she's pretty good as well, pretty effective. I think she's a bit more effective for the defenders than Blackbeard is for the attackers, because Blackbeard's ability isn't exactly...
No.
It isn't something that can benefit a whole team, really, unless you do it tactically, work together, so he's at the front of a breach.
Right.
But Valkyrie's works quite well.
Okay.
As obviously you can see everyone. And then the other... there's loads of new tweaks they're adding to this. I think they're changing a few of the other old operators is like stuff with them. I think there's a guy called Takanka, Japanese dude, who has a turret, and like his turret now is a lot quicker to set up and stuff like that.
Right.
But the only other big change, or new addition I should say, is the map, which is called Border. Now, as Operation Dustline, this is set in like a border patrol area in the Middle East. So it's quite a bit of a far cry for this game, because the maps, at least what I've seen, are like suburban houses and plains and stuff. Quite surreal places to have usual shooter maps. But this is like Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 type thing. It reminds me a lot of Karachi,
right,
with the big house in the middle of a desert type thing. And what makes this map quite interesting and different to what they've got is because it's like a big, it's a house, but it's more like the one in Karachi. That's the only one I can think of. But you go up, you can abseil up it or rappel up it, or whatever you want to call it. And there's a catwalk outside of the building, and then you can then abseil down into the building, because it's like a courtyard inside it.
Right.
So it adds like vertical fighting indoors and all that jazz, and lots of different options. I think it's a good map for choke points, and you can definitely straight away, everyone who was playing it immediately knew where the main points of defending are and stuff. And I think it's a pretty good map actually. I think the look of it was a bit bland, because we've all seen those type of dusty Middle East Afghan maps before. I thought the design of it was pretty good. It's pretty solid. Just it adds new little quirks to what Rainbow Six has already got going, and it's got loads of interesting choke points and restrictions to make different firefights and that.
Fair enough. I mean, you've made me want to actually put the disc back in and play it, because it is a really, really good game, and it just relies so much on teamwork that you need people to play it. But I might have to go and play it, because the map it's all free, isn't it? Or I misunderstood. I can't remember.
I think the map's free.
Yeah.
They say
right.
it's free.
You're right. The maps are free.
I think to get the operators, you have to save up points.
That's right.
Or you buy them all at once and then get them as they're released.
Okay. Well,
I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
I mean, that's available now at the time you're watching this, I believe. Is that right?
I'm pretty sure it's at some point today. It's definitely 11th of May, and then obviously I'll have at least one interview hopefully up with the game designer today, and hopefully maybe another one up in the coming future.
Okay.
But transcribing French people is incredibly difficult.
Okay, especially I've heard the audio. The guy speaks very quickly, but you could be watching this a year in the future. But we'll put annotations and links. You can go and look at that stuff. Dan, you can be found at Mabrowski on Twitter. I'm at GBSF, and obviously, as usual, if you like our stuff, give a follow to at God is a Geek. Dan, thanks for your time and your air miles.
No worries, man.
And we'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye.
See ya.
Should have backed the God is a Geek Patreon.